everyone, it is Amelia, and today I am going to be showing you what I do when I say I'm working in my office and how I go through, getting a product ready to sell. I've already tried to do this once and it was a pain. So, we are going to try again. My thing was not working. I did the whole video 3 times and it wouldn't upload, so I'm trying a new program. So we're going to be looking at these spaghetti tongs. Why would I sell plastic spaghetti tongs? Because of this name right here, Tupperware. So when I get a product, what I do is I look at it, look for any of the brands, the condition. This is a little worn, not too bad. And then I write it down on my list, which is F2. And it's Tupperware spaghetti tongs / utensils. It sells for about $6.50, $6, and then I write all the information about it. And then I take pictures of it, and then I package it up. Pretty self-explanatory. Well, let's dive a little bit deeper into the research part first. So, when I get a product, I like to research it, and this is how I do it. Okay, so to research my tongs, I just type into eBay Tupperware, since I know the brand. Tupperware spaghetti. I cannot spell spaghetti tongs. Now, I am signed out because I do not want any of my personal information out there. So anybody can do this. I am just waiting for it. There we go. Okay, so when you have all these different tongs, but what you want to go to first is this sold listing on the left-hand side of the screen and click that. And this will give you the most up-to-date listings. So right here it says it is $6.50. You can look through them. Most of these look like storage devices. So I would say I'm going to probably sell mine for around $6.50. You can also look at the ones that are listed now to see what people are trying to sell them for. Here's a lot of them, 5 of them, but I really don't want, you can't really compare that. So that is the only one I have seen. Let's try black Tupperware, because it looks like they're all black in color. The utensils are. There we go. There's one that wants $21 plus free shipping. Wow, that's pretty expensive. It hasn't sold yet, so you definitely want to go cheaper than that. Or I would, anyways. Barbecue. Most of these are just prep tongs. So, okay. Well, I got my total, so I'm going to try to sell mine for $6 or $6.25, depending on what. So I go to this called freesnap.com, and I have a buy it now price, and I'm going to just put $6 in for right now. Now these cost me 99 cents. Nope, I have to do. And I already have that in. I have it for fixed price, free listing, yes. And I forgot to put that I am a basic store, and I don't have. So yes. update. So I would make $4 exactly. Now let's say I wanted to go, since they were selling for $6.50, let's go to $6.25. I always price mine a little less. I'd make $4.22. So I think I'm going to price them for $6.15. Yes, it's kind of a weird price, but it also kind of be like, I wonder why. Makes them look at it like, well, it's only 50 cents over. And I'm not going to do free shipping, so I don't have to worry about that. Just I charge what it is. If you do free shipping, I have a list that I can look at. I'll show you real quick. And I look down in the bottom, on the bottom in the little viewfinder. You can see it. So in my categorized book, I have a list of the ounces, starting at, 1, 2, and how much they are for first rate. So I would put that in. Let's say shipping's maybe, I'm just picking a number out of the air, $4.25. Okay. Oh wait, that's charged. Let's say shipping is going to be, that's another thing. You can decide like shipping is going to be $4.25. There, I would make no money. So you would have to adjust your price to include shipping, and go from there. But I am experimenting with free shipping right now, but I'm really not loving it. So I'm just trying to go back to regular, like charging the exact shipping price, which I do anyways, but it's just, I feel like it's easier. Okie dokie. So I will be back in the regular camera view in just a bit. Okay, so now you know how to get the information for an item. Let's talk about packing. Now, I have not took photos of this yet, so I'm just going to show you my packing supplies because I really don't want to take photos right now. It's pretty self-explanatory. I can show you some photos of old one. This is my camera. This camera is old. So anyways, I take measurement photos. Oops, wrong way. Of each item. This is a heart Tupperware container, just as an example. I'm not doing the tongs right now because it would just make the video super uber long. So, and that was showing a little mark that you can barely see. I'm hoping to get a new camera because this camera is only 10 megapixels and it's 8 years old. So it's a good brand and it's been a hardy little camera, but I really need to get a new one. So anyways, I take pictures and I take the measurements of everything usually while I'm taking the pictures, and then I get to wrapping it. Now, how I wrap this, I'm just going to show you how I would wrap this. I would use bubble wrap, and I would probably use, this one's a little difficult because it's rests like this. You can't really wrap, you don't want to wrap it like this. It's putting too much tension. So I would probably wrap each of these individually somehow. Yeah. I would cut this in half and wrap each side individually and then wrap it all together instead of just like wrapping it like this, because that's not going to protect squat. And then I might also put enough bubble wrap in the middle to keep it from, closing, basically. That way it helps support it while it's in the packaging. So something kind of, not really, like this. So anyways, that's kind of how I would wrap them. Now I have two different kind of packing material that I wanted to share with you. I have, sorry, my side's been hurting me today. I have, see if I can get a good scoop, styrofoam, that's falling, styrofoam, which are just little tiny pieces of styrofoam. And I like using this because it's a lot lighter, and I also recycle the styrofoam, other than it just getting thrown away. Now, the problem with this is I only have styrofoam when people give me chunks of styrofoam. And then I actually rip them apart myself, which take a while. A lot of people's like, that's a waste of time. Well, when I'm sitting watching TV, I can sit there and rip this. I'm not doing anything anyways. I'm sitting on my butt, so why not? So I usually use scissors to rip it apart into little pieces because ripping it with your hand tends to hurt after a while. Ripping it with scissors tends to hurt after a while, but not as fast as the hand. My fingers start hurting. So I just rip them off in pieces. And it's kind of a relaxing thing for me. So I really don't mind doing it. So that's how I make one of them. I wish I could find a way to chop it, though. I mean, it would be a lot faster, right? And recycle styrofoam. So if you ever get a package with me, just remember, if it has styrofoam in it, I ripped every single one of those off with love. I have tried putting this stuff in like an old blender. It didn't work. I've tried all different kinds to make it faster. There's really just no faster way that I have found yet. I think if I compressed it somehow, I don't know how you would do that, and then cut it, it would be faster. Because it would be smaller, Anyways, let's get back to the video. So that's how I make my styrofoam. And then the stuff that I have tons of is shredded paper. And a lot of people don't use shredded paper because they think it's heavy, but it's not really that heavy if you fluff it, and I like to use it. Or I'll use like tissue paper. Or air bubbles if I have them. I like using those if I have them I like using those not just by themselves, though. I like putting some padding in there with them. So each box is different and everything. So, okay, like this box would be too small, but I'm going to use it as an example. See how this is too small? Like, it looks like it would fit, but you need to have some room. At least, like, this isn't a real super breakable item, so you could have, like, maybe a half an inch. Breakable items, you want to be, like, 1 inch to 2 inches. Super breakable, even more, like, fragile. So, I mean, it just depends on what the item. So, this box is too small. So anyways, after you find your box, I'm just going to go to a different package now. I package it up, and then I write the number on it. This one's actually F1, the one before the tongs, which is a Tupperware pink heart container. And then after it's all packaged, I go and I get my scale, which is... There it is. Sorry, I should have had this out. This bad boy. I love this scale. And I weigh my package. And then I write down my weight of the package and the dimensions of the package on my catalog. I'll show you what I did for the F1. See, right there. And then I'm ready to list. Now, to list things, I'm not going to show you how to list anything today. That can be in a different video. But then I'm ready to list. I'll just have to show you some other time. It takes a while to do, and it's, doing this is very time consuming, and you really have to be dedicated. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry if it is a little confusing. I just wanted to show you what I did for a living. So I hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching.